Okay, hello, how's it going? Hope you're having a great day. Back with another video today, and I'm doing a game that's been emailed to me by game developers called Stray Feet. And it's a game called Not Involved, and it is a visual novel style game. I've recorded a different visual novel type game that may not have been uploaded yet, may have been. It's not my usual sort of game that I would play, but it looks curious, and when I went onto this game's page, the artwork, and even here, the artwork drew me in, so I said, absolutely, I'll play it. So thanks for reaching out, asking me to play the game. As you know, I'm happy to play games that are sent out to me if it looks like the sort of thing I would play. So we're going to play it. I think I'm going to do it all in one video. It's probably going to be a longer video than normal. But let's get into it. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. That'd be great. The game is non-linear. Your choice affects the ending of the story. Save. Get a save in early on. Yes. Okay. Letter. My friend, my dearest. It shall soon come to pass that I leave this stale world. Yes, I still reside in that same old town, and no, I'm not getting any better. Should you desire to meet with me for one last time, then I fear you must via worm, for my time left in these barren wastes is little. See, I don't know anything about this game, the world, it's just very sci-fi-ish, so we're going to learn together, but we need to go via worm. Yours, once more and for the last, Amari. P.S. I'm not mad about the skull. And then a voice. I know what you're thinking. Don't. It's Amari. You think he'd do it for you? It's been like, what, 13 years? And look at you. You've done fine enough without him. I mean, fine might be a bit generous, but you're not dead. Just let him tap out on his own. Don't waste a trip in a worm on this. Sooner or later, you won't be able to pay the toll. So the doctor, it seems, might be the main guy, so I have to. I won't forgive myself if I let him down again. Not like last time. Jesus Christ, so is that how you travel? Narrator, which is also us. Underground worms came into use not so long ago. For a modest price of just one memory, they'll carry you as far as the other side of the continent. Fine, so what's it going to be this time? It's quite a trip, so you'll need something of value, ergo, not a memory of Amari. Right, okay. So is this going to be a memory that we're giving up? Maybe the first potion we ever made? The first exam we sat? Failure? Let's do failure. You close your eyes, breathe in deep, and... Oh wow, now that's a neat new smell. I'm detecting hints of urine, feces, festering sores, and what's this? Unwashed bodies brimming with sickness? All wonderful, but perhaps an open window could help balance out these delectable nasal flavors. Jesus Christ! Ah, so is this the memory of failure of our first patient, maybe where we went wrong? But look at... First of all, the audio is really good. It kind of sets the mood, which I do quite like. So whenever I play D&D, I do like playing it with music in the background, because it does help give a certain atmosphere. And yeah, the artwork. I haven't played a game with this sort of artwork. It's really nice. So here's your first patient. Is this our mentor, maybe? Examine him well. What do you see? Multiple cuts, varying depths, severe blood loss. We'll need to clean and dress his wounds and give him a blood transfusion if he's going to make it. Very well. And where are we to get his blood? Where are we to get his blood? We can find a donor. We'll use my blood. Well, you could donate, right? We could find a donor. Perhaps, but from where? This man has little time left and we have no donors on hand. We're here, aren't we? Were we trying to kill him? You'd be brilliant. Our blood won't mix with his. Fine. Wait, is he still breathing? What's wrong with our blood? Well, we could at least try. I mean, I guess check if he's still breathing. Darkness, like a smothering blanket, falls over everything. What sounds you can hear seem like they're being buried alive, deeper and deeper. Nausea settles down into the base of your stomach. And just like that, we've made it into the tunnel of the gross and squishy. So we're in the worm. We've essentially paid with a memory, and that memory was one of our failures as a doctor, because we were too busy talking about what we're going to do, and then he's ended up dying. Interesting. So who have we got here? We got 2 guys and a creepy-looking alien thing. And all it cost us was a memory of that time you did that something or other, whatever, because we can't remember anymore, because the memory's gone. I'm worried I made the wrong choice. Feels like I'm forgetting something important. I hope whatever it was, I won't need it anymore. I'm running low on memories anyway. If I keep on like this, it won't be long before I forget myself completely. Who I am, why I'm here. I'm kind of scared, to be honest. Well, this was your idea. Personally, I would have dropped my memories of Amari a long time ago. It would save us both the trouble. Anyway, your stop's coming up. If you're doing this, let's just get on with it. These games aren't good for when you got coffee. Ooh. Man, I'd really hoped we'd seen the last of this place. More beautiful artwork. Or at least smelt the last of it. Yeesh. It's the smell of rot. Most likely coming from those half-decomposed corpses in the distance. Yeah, look at all those bodies piled up. Their sad howls can be heard even from here. You didn't happen to spend the memory of where Amara lives on a worm ride to the store, did you? Either way, we'll have to ask around if we're going to find him. You can see an old man scowling at you from his porch down the way, and a skeleton tending to his field, as you do. Behind one of the nearest huts, you hear a man swearing profusely, and a sound like a timbering tree. I would approach the old man. He'll know things, he's wise. The closer you get to the old man, the less friendly he becomes. Not that he ever seemed that friendly to begin with. His breath reeks of alcohol and tobacco, and every breath comes out in a wheeze. Sounds like S at the end of sound. Sounds like this shriveled old raisin has some kind of lung injury. I guess it could also be asthma or even tuberculosis. Not that it matters, we're only looking for one parasitic meat sack tonight, force of habit, I guess. The old man's face cracks and contorts into the nastiest snarl before you can even open your mouth. Jesus.
So that's the new stench on the wind. Another one of the worm's maggots dragging his worthless self down our way. What a fool you is. Ain't you feel the least bit of shame? Giving those freaks a chunk of yourself just to get around easy? You're looking to live your life so quick you don't mind you ain't remember any of it? Bah! Mark my word, maggot, you'll hated yourself for it. When they done sucked you dry of all your notions and you ain't got nothing left to live, you won't even remember these words. But I figure they'll stick to you in the end one way or another. Damn slugs. You even know where they come from? What would you care? They could have come from the darkest pits of hell and you still wouldn't think twice about it. Stupid maggot. What do you figure they even do with their memories? All holed up deep down in the dirt, just a wriggling and waiting. I'll tell you what they're doing. They're looking to get us all figured out so they can come out the dirt and swallow us whole. They want to know how best they can catch us with our pants round our ankles. Crafty devils. See, they ain't so stupid as they look. They know we'd have them killed and cooked by dusk if they tried to come at us outright. They're waiting to get strong enough that they can take us all out statistically. Dumb folk like you's helping them along, you dumb, stupid maggots.
He spits at your feet. What a charming old man, with such wisdom to give. As much as I want to see him yell himself into a heart attack, we're here for Amari, who surprisingly might even be closer to dying. You're cool, but we did waste a memory coming here. He's just rambling and giving us abuse. So no need at all. Ever heard someone say so little so passionately? Me neither. And we still don't know how to get to Amari's. Let's do the dangers that we can see instead of the unknown ones. Excuse me, sir, do you have a minute? I'm not doing voices for everyone. I don't get paid for that. He looks up from his work and turns to you. Why you gotta write it like he's an Australian? G'day, friend. You're saying that if he had skin and muscles on his face, he would be smiling right now? Oh no, that's the narrator. Sorry. You're certain that if he had skin and muscle on his face, he would be smiling right now. Oh, fucking hell. I'm tired. I haven't even had the coffee yet. Do you know where... I'm just going to cut to the chase. Do you know where I can find Amari? Absolutely. First, you'll just want to follow this road up until you see a house with a spire. Then you turn right and it'll be the third hut on the left. It's separate from the others, so you ought to spot it all right. Give him my best when you see him. Why did you decide to help me? Oh, well. As you can see, I'm supposed to be dead, but I'm not. If I'm ever going to lay myself to rest, I'll have to do enough good deeds to override some of the bad I did in life. I was a bit dim in my living days and made some pretty poor choices. I'm not sure if this accent is even Australian anymore. Oh, God. It's lucky Uzumir even took me on for help in the first place. A lot of folk don't even want to look at me, let alone associate. Uzumir lets me help him, though. I think he's a good man for that, if a little rough and tumble. That might be the old guy that we were talking to. Over time now, though, I've learned I kinda like helping people out where I can. There's a lot of hardships in this world, but making other people's burdens lighter just seems to make mine lighter too. It's funny how life works, yeah? It took me dying to start living right. I wish I could have checked myself before it's too late. Do you ever wish you could have seen yourself in the future? Just for a second to see if you're on the right path, so you could correct it? Yeah, I'm losing it. Yeah, I do. Am I recording before I keep talking like an absolute numpty? Yes. Oh, do I have to keep talking to him? For sure. How long have you been like this? Well, long enough, maybe longer. Follow the road, take a ride at the spire, third house on the left. Oh, he doesn't want to talk anymore. I gotta get back to work. Thank you. I didn't mean to offend. Third house on the left. I'll be here if you need me. You leave him standing just like that. You're certain that if he had skin and muscles on his face, he would look sad right now. Ah. Damn it. Well, that's all we needed here, so we could just get going and try to catch Amari in time. Oh, I'm positively itching to go and see what all that ruckus is behind the cabin. Aren't we all? As I'm sure you are. If you are, like the video. How about that? Let's go. Sounds of disagreement come from the other side of the hut. Coming closer, you can hear a gruff voice spouting profanities and the bending of large trees. As you round the corner, you come face to face with a... Holy crap, it's a living tree. Look at the size of that thing. Watch out, he's gonna step on you! Are we dead? The creatures stroll right on past you, paying you no mind. Yeesh, some quicker stepping might do you well in the future. You put a hand to your chest and breathe, taking a second to compose yourself. The yard before you is littered with fresh-cut logs, enough to last a winter, and among the timber lies a man. Well, most of one. Jesus. Where's his legs? Oh, it's another accent, I can't. And what are you staring at, runt? That's rude. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to disturb you. Could you tell me how I can find Amari? Was that you yelling? Did that monster attack you? Yeah, we already know where Amari is. So was that you yelling? Are you out of your tiny mind? If he laid a finger on me, I'd have built an outhouse with his carcass. And I'll make upholstery of you if you say something that daft again. You think I wet the grass from a piece of glorified firewood? Get lost, or I'll show you what a real man acts like. He lifts the axe over his head and makes to swing at you. I leave. I feel like this game could be quite unforgiving and I don't want to have to go back. That looks like everyone. We better get moving. I feel like yeah. I might have missed out on stuff, but I didn't want to die. And I feel like the character probably would leave. You follow the road, turn right from the house with the spire, and there it is. The third house on the left, in the outskirts. Can I save? As you make your way up to this front door, you notice all the shutters are closed. That's not like Amari. Can I save? Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, the shutters are all closed. That is not like Amari. You knock. Nobody answers. You knock harder. Under your fist, the door opens slightly. You entered by gently and quietly opening the door. Obviously, you don't kick the door in. You open the door slowly, letting gravity do most of the work. You do not make a sound. The hallway looks to be freshly cleaned. You follow your nose to a door at the end of the hall. You open the door and find yourself drowned in the stench of rot and decay. Ugh. Oh no. Amari? Well, that audio was immersive. Amari? What are you doing? Amari, put it down. Amari can't seem to hear you. He just gnaws at the bird's stump neck, staring blankly into space. Amari? 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 Someone. Amari, put it down. Eyes wide. You're not alone. The voice comes from a dark corner of the room. You can't make out who or what it is, but you know it's there. Who's there? Chit-chat, chit-chat. Me. Who's there? Me. Wandering deeper into the darkness, you hear the chattering of teeth. The sound shakes the very walls of your skull. There, on the countertop, you spot an empty birdcage. A small blue rag wriggles beside it. The chattering gets louder. It's coming from the rag. You take the cloth gently and rip it away. The chattering slows. Oh. What the is that a bird? Chit-chat, chit-chat. Excuse me? Can you tell me what's happened to him? To Amari? What's wrong with him? Oh my god, it's a bird with a fucking huge mouth. Chit-chat. That boy gone lost his mind. Chit. He ain't even speak a word to me. Not word one to a neighbour. Chit-chat. Who's that girl? Chit. You're scaring me. Girl? Poor little girl. Chit. She seems so frightened of me. Chit-chat. Where is she now? Is she here? Hide. Chit. Hide. As in, we need to hide? Amari, please. No, that's the bird. Amari, please. Chit. Stop hurting them. He'll be here soon. Just stop. Chit, please. Chit-chat. Chit-chat, chit-chat, chit-chat. Where can I find the girl? Chit. Famished. Chit. I'm absolutely famished. Chit-chat. Look. You drop down and dig through your bag to find something the bird could eat, well aware that this bird might just be stringing you along for treats. Sounds like Amari. Okay, let's make a deal here. You can have all the tooth nuts in this bag if you tell me everything you know about Amari. You get to talk, and you get to eat. How does that sound? Tooth nuts, Chit, famished, Chit, I do believe we have an accord. Alright, talk first, then it's all yours. You seen a girl walk up in here, Chit? No, walk up in there, Chit? Where? Amari's house, Chit? Yes, sir. I seen a girl come walking in like she owns the place more times than one. Chit. Escort? Maybe. Or family, most like. I don't know if you mean escort in the way that I know escort. She know? Chit. She know. Chit. She knows what? She know. She know. She know. She know. Maybe seeing the other bird get chomped gave this one some problems. Yeah, I don't think we'll get any further with this guy. And I know for a fact that Amari's not swooning girls and bringing them home. If he was, that'd be worth putting in a letter. Famished, absolutely famished, chit-chat. Fine. You clear the dust from the windowsill and start to lay some tooth nuts onto the wood. Tell me where she lives. Chit-chat, back to your shelter, Chit. In the narrow hut. The second floor will be safest. I'll collect you there when it's safe. And I feel like I need to remember this. So back to your shelter, in the narrow hut. The second floor will be safest. I'll collect you when it's safe. Alright, I'll go find her. Here, these are all yours. I'll see you around, I guess. Jesus. I mean, the artwork, again. Brilliant. Love it. You lay the last of the tooth nuts on the windowsills and begin walking away. Wait, something's not right about that thing. Birds that mimic don't know what they're saying. They're just making sounds. You can't actually converse with one like that. Not unless it knows what it's saying. You stare in silence as the bird crushes the last of the nuts in its teeth, bobbing its neck to swallow. It straightens its back, eerily human, and cranes its face slowly towards you. When it speaks, its voice is lowered. It's not mimicry. The voice it speaks in is its own. The voice it speaks in is its own. What are you? I'm a doctor. Why? No. When you step, you make no noise. So cold a room you have entered, and yet it grows no warmer with your presence. Tell me, Doctor, why do you so shield your skin against the night air? Why do you hide your living flesh? I'm leaving. Thank you and goodbye. Whoa! You turn to leave, but are halted as the bird speaks again. Its voice is no louder, but the sound crackles and distorts in the air around you. Are we grabbing its leg? Its voice is no louder, but the sound crackles and distorts in the air. No, you're not. Your kind never does. You, walking squalor of rot and filth, with your hollow words and breath like putrefaction. You soil us. You forsake a forsaken land. Hail, foul creature of death, hail. Fate's false proprietor, damn you, damnation to maggots. Wait, please, what did I do? Release me, undead devil! You grab down hard on the bird's leg as he tries to fly away. He fights back hard, but you've got him. The realization that he may have been playing you for a fool the whole time is not lost on you. Tell me what I did and you can go. Just stop fighting me. Fiendish visage of rotten contempt. How should I trust a word from your putrid mouth? It was for the will of your kin that I was locked in that cage. You deceitful wretch. Alright, I had to get it before it went cold. You deceitful wretch, seek no redemption. None of your kind do. You seek only your own unearned rest and damn the rest of us. You hold no altruism in your decayed hearts. You bid peace for yourselves and hell for the rest of us. You're a bird, you don't know me. Oh, have I yet to uncover some redemptive nature of yours? Folly! I'm a doctor, I help people. It's got to count for something. Oh, hang on. Yeah, okay, I pressed the wrong button. It's got to count for something. So, this then, I smell, is the stench of a saviour? Tell me, oh great and benevolent doctor, in your time in this town, whose bones have you mended? Whose illness cast away? Speak, pretender! Okay, I came across the country to help Amari. I knew he was too sick to wait. I didn't have time for anyone else. I helped you. Technically did let him out of the cage. Him, her, they. No one. I didn't help anyone. I mean, I did come across the country for Amari. And in this decision, I am to find peace? What is one man's health to a dozen? How many have you forsaken to be here? And look, you've still come too late. You have forsaken one more. I release the bird. You unhand the bird and step back. It shakes his feathers and looks up at you, then to the sill, then to you one last time before flying off silently into the sky. You stare with unclenched fists, and the feeling that if you had ducks to cry from, they'd be spilling over. I'm trying, right? I don't have time for this. I'll be back soon, Amari. Just sit tight, okay, buddy? You look him once over. His eyes are somehow both completely vacant and filled completely with terror. There's little of the man you remember in him. Yeah, you won't run away from me. No more nuts, it's fine. Alright, time to go. Let's find this girl. Oh, the bird's there! Maggot! Maggot! Death to maggots! And he's brought someone. I don't believe it. I thought I was oh right, okay, so I remember a line from the page, or in the email that I got sent. It said something about you don't always get rewarded for selfless acts. So here's me trying to be like the lawful good decisions for this game. It was actually, if the bird's been a bellend to me, I need to be a bellend back. We put it back in the cage. Your anger grows with every new insult, and you slam him back into his cage and bolt the door. Vile patron of hate, death befall you and all your kin. I'm sorry you feel that way, but I have people to help. Not that it'd be worth changing your mind anyway. The bird stops thrashing around and stands firm in his cage. He straightens forward and unhinges his jaw towards you. You think it'll be another onslaught of insults, but it's not. I don't have time for this. Okay, so we did die, but thankfully it's put me back to a nice spot. I'll be back soon, Amari. Just sit tight, okay, buddy? So yeah, the eyes are filled and empty. You won't run away from me. I hope that bird won't chew through the cage. I'm just going to save. I like that there's a save system as well. No more nuts, it's fine. Alright, time to go. Let's find this girl. Closing the door behind you, you scan your surroundings. I like the artwork's so cool. I really like it. Off in the distance, you can see a crowd. They're chanting something, howling, cheering. It looks to be a fire that they're gathered around, and the smell of burned, spoiled meat replaces the very air around you. I don't think they're just roasting. I don't think it'll be THEY''RE. I don't think they are just roasting weenies on the campfire. No, I don't think so. Come on, we need to move. I think I can see the hut from here. Is that it? So we're finding the hut for the girl who has visited him a lot of times, and she's a prime suspect for why he's being like this, why he's eating birds. A rickety old 2-story hut stands infirm not too far away. Maybe. Let's go. Your minute stature and incredibly frail physique are no match for that good old boy. He doesn't look all too bright. We could probably sneak right past him. If you're worried about him splitting you in half, we could try for another route. I mean, he hasn't done anything to be aggressive, right? And plus, if I'm going to die and it'll just put me back on my save, I kind of want to approach him. So we don't know he's going to be violent. Excuse me, sir, could you help me find my way to... The man's eyes light up as he turns to see you, and a sinister smirk spreads across his face. Now what's this now? Why are we a maggot? I don't know the law. Why are we a maggot? Why does everyone hate us? Now what's this now? Maggot's gone and brought himself right up to me. Don't worry, little fella. I'll take you right where you ought to be. His shadow grows over you as he licks his lips and chuckles to himself. Oh my god. I get it, okay? I get it now. Fine. 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 Sneak past the man. You begin moving carefully around him. If you had breath to hold, you'd be holding it. Why don't I have breath? What am I? As you come closer, you hear him singing cheerfully to himself. I'm gonna make a maggot scream, strip his body, break his knees, gut him, stuff him, cut him till he bleeds. That's what I imagine. MAGGOTS, hammers, knives, and all the rest. No one stop until I hear sir, please. I ain't no such rotten soul. Hear me holler, let me go. I'll write my plight of me along my way. Oh my god, how much? It's a fucking full song. Well, ain't there be much forget. I'm sorry, I'm doing a hillbilly accent as well. I'll make you pay for all your sinning. Death to maggots all live long day. Death to maggots, death to maggots, death to maggots all the live long day. Holy crap, his pitch is terrible. Oh well, I nailed it. Plus all the gruesome stuff, but honestly, I'd rather that than this. Let's just find another route. Unrelenting in its atonal ballad, you decide to try and find a different way to the narrow hut. Okay, you come to the narrow hut. It leans like it could collapse at the slightest breeze. The windows are boarded. Sorry, I'm like this with games. I'm saving every 5 minutes. You find the front door, cautious of all the teetering lumber overhead, and knock. No reply. Go on then. Put those thunder thighs to work and kick it down. You push on it, but it doesn't move. Not even slightly. Like it's more than locked. It's barricaded. You knock harder, still nothing. Wow, you are weak. Here, let's look around and see what we can find. There's got to be a way in somewhere, right? So I think the voice bit is like our mind's voice. Narrator's obviously just narrating like a Dungeon Master would. And I think that's why I like this game. It's very D&D like these kind of choose your own adventure narrative stories, so I'm all for it. Glancing up, you see a boarded window with just enough space in the slats for you to squeeze through. If you could reach that high up. G'day, friend. Need a hand? Is it the same guy? Or is there more than one skeleton? What? Oh. I mean, a hand's about all he can offer. No. I mean, a hand is about all he can offer by the looks of it. I got confused. Yes, can you lift me up to that window? With great effort, clearly missing the use of his legs, the skeleton sends you up to the window. The gap isn't quite as wide as you thought, but you still manage to force yourself through after emptying your lungs. Okay, thank you. So we don't have to have a full dialogue with everyone. I mean, he's given us help. I'll take it. You land gracelessly in a near pitch-black room. At first, it's silence. Little by little, you can hear a mass of footsteps beginning to collect just outside the window.
Looky, looky, boys. This one looked like Isamir's property. Looking for a breather, Skinny? Old man couldn't finish you, eh? Don't worry, me and the boys will set you right.
Talking to the skeleton, more people seem to accumulate around the window. Some laughing, some snarling, some hooting, some hollering. Louder than that, though, is the skeleton's silence.
Ain't no redemption for the likes of you.
You know something? I reckon I know Izmir better than most of you. Did any of you even think to help him when his family left? Did any of you even notice they were gone? I did. I don't think he holds it against you. I do. Just keep after his field when I'm gone, yeah?
I'll do you one better. I'll bury you in it. All right, boys, have at him.
Oh, that's so... Oh, not the spit again.
That'll about do it. Come on, fellas. I hear tales there's one of them prancing round dressed as a doctor. Best we give him a checkup. Urge the undead, death to maggots. Crowd rabble, rabble, rabble.
Their cheers and footsteps grow distant as they march away, like wolves on the hunt. Soon enough, it's just the silence of an empty room. What I like, I've noticed that since we've gotten here, there's no background music. And it's impactful, because there's just the silence of an empty room. I like it. But I never even asked his name. Ah well, bone meal makes for good fertilizer. That girl's around here somewhere. Let's take a look. You dust yourself off and look about the room. This place looks to have been ransacked. That or a tornado ripped through it. Chairs and tables lie broken and tossed. Shards of glass and splinters carpet the floor. You see the front door and the overturned cabinets that block it off. On me. The staircase, just as much in disrepair and unsafe looking as everything else around here, is just ahead of you. If she'd be anywhere, she'd likely be up there. There's no point calling out for her, is there? It's barricaded. She's not as if going to be like, yes, I'm coming. You take the railing and begin climbing the stairs, still reeling from what? Are you taking the piss? Good gob above. Is it dead? I'll give you a crisp high five if you touch it. You stretch out a shaking hand towards its hairy leg. You touch it. So, have I not been knocked off my feet? You touch it softly at first, then you grab at it more confidently. Oh, thank God. It doesn't feel like you would have expected. Not furry or even slimy. Actually, it just feels like cloth and piping. Whew. I'm not buying it. Put your face in its mouth, then we'll be sure. It's fake and a good idea. I hope she's alive for me to tell her that. Mindful of someone's hard work, you step over the spider and make your way up into the next floor. Really, it's just an attic. There are swaths of cloth, the patches of the spider littered all around. A bed, a dresser, and a young lady scared half to death. Oh, hello. Are you the girl that was visiting Amari? Oh. Go away. Please don't kill me. That spider's really cool. Did you make it? Let's try and be nice to her. Amari sent a letter for me. She didn't answer me. Amari sent a letter for me, asking me to come see him before it was too late. I was too late. The bird in his hut, if it's a he, told me where to find you. She shrinks herself even smaller. No, it's okay. I locked him in his cage. He won't come for you here. He can chew through the bars. Well then, why was he in the cage in the first place? With those rotten teeth? Maybe. They're the right size for chomping, that's for sure. He's not here now, and he's not going to be later. Do you know how I can help Amari? Please, I really need to know. He needs herbs from the forest. I know the ones. That's perfect. Come on, if we hurry, we might make it back in time. Do you know the way? Yes. No. She shrinks herself even smaller. She must be a ball right now. I can't leave. I can't leave. Oh yeah, let me take in the room. So there's some materials that she probably made the spider with, and then she's got loads of drawings on the wall, which I'm assuming she would only do if she was bored. Or, like, stuck here. But she has gone to Amari, so she's not as if she's a prisoner here. Why not? Because I'm ugly. I look like a corpse. They're going to see me and they're going to hurt me. Yeah, they are horrible people out there. They don't like corpses if they're not in the forest. Why do they only like corpses in the forest? They smell bad. They make people sick. They make people sad. A film of water rises over her eyes. What do you think? I don't think they're much worse than the rest of us. All the adults around here think that corpses and maggots have no place with people. I heard them talking. They think the forest eats what they give it, so they treat it like a trash can and send everyone they don't like in there. There's creatures that live in the forest, mean ones, hungry ones. No one survives long in there. No one, eh? Well, it's a good thing I'm a trendsetter, not a rule follower. Where do I need to go for Amari? There's a clearing in the forest. It's guarded by 12 sycamore trees that circle it. If you look at the roots, you'll find the wolf moss. You can tell which is it because it's black with brown spots. I'm gonna have to remember this, aren't I? I'm gonna be that guy. I'm gonna take notes. Black with brown spots. And I haven't forgotten what that bird said about something about the second floor is the safest or something, so I don't know whether that's referring to her being on the second floor of this house or what, but I'm just worried that there's little details that I'll forget. Okay. There's Swacky there too, under... You perk up in excitement. Under the rocks. I have some with me. Wolf moss. Black with brown spots at the root of a sycamore tree. What do I do once I have everything? Grind it up and boil it. I'm doing it. Grind it up and boil it. How much water? How much water? What does that say? 5 to 1 to 1 for water, moss, and Swacky. Okay, and this will fix him? It might. It's better than anything I could do. I didn't know we knew her name. Thank you, Scylla. Ugh. We talked to her a bit. I've always been alone, so we asked, why are you alone here? I've always been alone. It's where I'm comfortable, especially now that the front door's blocked up. I didn't always have to be so careful. It's different these days, though. Who did all that damage on the first floor? I did. You? Why? So nobody bothers me. I don't like being bothered. When Amari's safe, I'll help you stay unbothered. Thank you. Oh, look at you. One friend on his way out and another friend on her way in. You do manage them well, don't you, Doc? Tell me more about what happened to Amari. I've known him a while. He's a glutton, but I've never seen him hungry enough to eat a bird alive. Yeah. He made a potion. Said this might be a side effect. He really did try to warn me, but I thought he was kidding. I guess he meant it. I saw him a couple of days ago and he looked really bad. He had so many birds. He just kept eating them. Biting off the heads. Sucking on the stumps. It was horrible. There's blood and bones everywhere. And then he started yelling at me. He told me once that if anything happened to him, I should come here and wait for him to get me. I'm still waiting. We'll help him get back up to snuff, don't you worry. He'll come get you soon, I promise. You raise your hand to offer her comfort, but you recoil as you see how she shrinks away from your touch. Not the first gal to shy away from your hand, eh, Doc? Brilliant writing. Can I give her a gift? Yeah, thank you. You don't know her well enough for that. It's just creepy if you give it now. You want me to draw a pencil moustache on your beak? Help you live the part? Creep. Wow. Do you know anything about the Uzumir? What the fuck's happened? the fuck is this? Okay. Developer, whatever this is, do with what you will. Attempt to roll back to a prior time, allowing you to save or choose a different choice. Okay. I won't click that. I'm off. It's been going swimmingly until then, so I'm not going to criticize. I'm sorry to put you through so much when you've already been through it. I just need to make sure Amari's okay. It's okay. I understand. Be careful. Oh, and the potion's probably going to hurt a lot, so make sure you give him some painkillers before you give it to him. Okay. Painkillers first. Understood. Noted. Stay safe, kiddo. I'll be back soon. 2 secs. Right. Ah, shit. Me and Amari something. You make it back to the window you came from and slip out. They're crunching under your feet as you walk off as a stark reality. Oh, the poor guy. Odds are, that'll be you before the night's over if you don't leave. You know that, right? I know. We save. That crash has got me paranoid. Whatever light reached down to touch the ground before is corrupted under the canopy of the forest. Oh, this audio. Okay, I don't like it. Nature is meant to be the very essence of life, though. Looking around, you see only the bastardization of it. What a word. The smell of rot has long since dissipated and been replaced by dew and pine. 12 sycamores. 12 sycamores. Maybe I should have pushed her to come with me. I'm literally looking for trees in a forest. What the heck? Oh no. That sounded like my mother-in-law sitting on my favourite silk couch. Move slowly. Hopefully it was just a monster. You scan through the underbrush, looking for whatever made that noise, when you look down and find the ground laden with black moss with brown. Black moss with brown! You start fiendishly ripping it from the ground until... Wait. You're married? What? Why would I say that? Well, technically, I got an annulment, and whoa, look out! What's going on? Oh, there's a hand. I don't know what to do. Oh, I need more moss. You desperately tear it a few more clumps before turning. I'm dead. That was the wrong choice. That was the wrong choice. Okay. Run away. Fueled by terror at the sheer size of this beast, you turn to run before it has a chance to... It's the wrong choice. I would never make that choice. What we actually need to do is talk to the horrendous creature that's about to stamp on me. Try to talk. You drop the moss and raise your hand and surrender. I'm not here to hurt you. I just need this moss for my friend. He's really sick. I don't know how much time he has left. It's a giant freaking tree. Run? Ent. Village, come, take, friends. Oh, because they were chopping the tree, wasn't he? That dickhead dwarf who tried to get us with his axe. Give nothing, leave nothing. We need the forest too for supplies. We won't make it otherwise. There's a balance to everything. Give and take. I need to take this moss and give it to my friend Amari. Continue to sneakily gather the moss now. The middle one? Amari, come. Amari, give. Then Amari, take. Interesting. I don't have time for that. The village is in chaos. I need to get back to people now. People are dying. What does he give? Blood. Okay, I can do that. No problem. Where do I bleed? On ground. Oh, it didn't even give me the choice. You flick out a small blade from your backpack and roll up your sleeve. Why would... The first place, if you just needed to give... Depends how much blood you need to give, but if it's literally just like a few drops, would you go straight to your wrist? Don't know about that. Usually, like, in the films, you know, you do the hand, yeah, smack it on the ground. You place the blade across your forearm and breathe in as you slide it across. Dark red spills onto the ground. Oh, jeez. It's too loud. That's too loud. What blood? Like, is this going to break my headphones? What? You? Well, that's not quite right. Take the moss and go. What the fuck is going on? Okay, before I read that, like, genuinely, I will have turned it down for the recording, but developer, that was like headphone breakingly loud. It was horrible. So just down a bit. Because I don't really know what happened there. Did we just trip balls? We gave blood, and then it didn't seem right, so we took the moss and went. Man, I guess your blood doesn't mix well with other things. If only you knew that beforehand. Ah, the choices. The memory that I gave right at the beginning. If only you knew that beforehand, like you had a memory of it or something. You didn't pick that memory for the worm, did you? That's smart. That's smart. Okay, slinking through the back alleys, you can hear men screaming coming from everywhere. You're tempted to cover your ears. It's a sound you wouldn't likely forget. Huts are on fire, and you can see shadows dancing in the flames. The smell of burning flesh from before has only become more intense and all-encompassing. Screams rise and are cut short. By the time you make it back to Amari's home, you waste no time locking the door behind you. Shit. The cage. Ugly. Call me ugly? Ah, she was right. Okay, Amari, don't worry. I just need to whip up some painkillers, then the medicine, and everything's gonna be fine. You swipe clean the nearest table and prepare everything you need. You prepare the painkiller using the herbs you have on you. Glad I remembered that. Good to know you can make me drugs when I'm bored. Okay, I have everything. Wolf moss. Swaki. I just have to grind it up and bring it to a boil. What did you say the ratio was? 5 to 1? No! Even without looking at my list. No! Let me change because it's 5-1-1. Hold on, Amari, I'm almost done. Do I not get a say? Just a little more, just a little more. It's 5-1-1, not 5-2-1. Come on. Oh, wait, they can't hear me. Do you want to get it? Amari. Please, no.
You in there, pal? The little birdie told us that you've got an infestation. We'd like to set those pests running for you free of charge.
Do you think they have snacks with them? My tummy's making grumblies.
Amari, you'll want to let us in. We're cleaning the house tonight, no exceptions. I'm giving you this chance because I hate to knock down such a nice looking door.
Not the door. They'll let in a breeze. Shut up, Amari. Drink it. Painkiller first. Then the potion. It was 5-1-1. Amari?
Well, I gave you a chance. Such a lovely oak door.
Wait, that's the second chapter? I was confused at the end, but let me just clarify it for you. Chapter 1, I think, ended around the time that you kind of first got to the place and you spoke to the guy sitting on the porch and he wasn't happy with you, and then you went behind the shed. I think that was chapter 1, and then the second half of it was chapter 2. It just didn't make it very clear. So when it said right at the end, thanks for playing chapter 2, it was referring to that kind of second half of the game. So, just for clarity, that video that you just watched is chapter 1 and chapter 2 together. So yeah, confusion over. I look forward to chapter 3, so back to me. My review of it, amazing. I love this game. I love this game. The graphic, the art style, amazing. The writing is brilliant. The story's cool. I've only got good things to say about it. I don't know how it's been like to watch, but to play, so impressed. Like, much better than I was expecting. So I really can't wait for chapter 3 to come out. So yeah, please let me know if you enjoyed it and what you liked about it. It's a different game to what I'd usually play. No jump scares in this one, but I do like story-based games as well. And the more visual novel games I play, the more I enjoy them. So can't wait for chapter 3. Subscribe if you're new to the channel, like the video if you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.